Hello parents, welcome to Meet the Teacher Night. I am Mr. Kozlowski. I am the 6th grade counselor here.
And I am Mrs. Sullivan, and I am the 5th grade counselor. Just wanted to introduce ourselves to you and let you know that our doors are always open for your children, whether it's their teacher who sends them, or you, or they would like to send themselves. They can always come down and talk with us at any time.
We're going to have a lot of activities this year that are going to be coming out of the counseling offices that we are presently organizing. So there's going to be a variety of ways that we will interact with and work with your children throughout the year. And we're just really excited to get things started. If you ever need to get a hold of us, feel free to email either one of us or call us. We're very easy to get a hold of. And enjoy this evening, and we hope you have a great school year.
Have a great night.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our annual Meet the Teacher Night at Fall Creek Intermediate School. My name's Randy Schaff, and I will be your principal this year. And we're excited because this is our 20th year at Fall Creek Intermediate, and I'm proud that I've been able to be on this experience and journey for the last 20 years. Tonight's a special night where you get to meet your child's teachers. You'll hear about procedures, curriculum, and goals for the year. You'll find out ways to stay connected with your child's learning when they're in an upper elementary setting. And that's important that we all remember that. Your children are upper elementary students. And as such, we want to make connections and build on that experience. So stay involved, come in, visit us, be part of their upper elementary grades. We're proud to help your children grow in our HSC 21 learning environment. Education's changed so much over the years, over the 20 years we've been in this building. Did you know your 10-year-old child now has always known iPhones? Our learners today are so different from where they were in the past. Our focus is still to learn the basic skills and apply those, but we want to create world-class learners. Students who are owners of their own learning. We want to teach them how to learn as much as what to learn, how to problem solve, how to create, how to investigate, and that's going to look very different from what you or I may have experienced in the past. So we're excited to begin that journey this year, and tonight is a night where you're going to hear about your teachers' plans for your children. So enjoy the night. Following me, you're going to meet other staff members on this video, and then we'll move into the main event in the classrooms. Right now, I want to introduce Mrs. Kim Day, who is our assistant principal.
Thank you, Mr. Schaff. I just want to take a few moments to share with you ways to stay connected here at FCI. The first thing I want to make sure you're aware of is the newsletter that comes out twice each month. You'll receive a Skylert, so make sure that you log into Skyword to make sure that your email contact is up to date so that you can get that information. If not, we always post that on Twitter and on Facebook, as well as our FCI website, so that you can make sure you have access to that anytime. You can like us at Fall Creek Intermediate Falcons on Facebook. You don't need to friend us, just go ahead and like us if you'd like to get those updates when we post those. And also at FCI_Falcons for Twitter. One thing that we always want to encourage you to do is make sure you take a look at our PTO. They have been so supportive of us throughout the year. They meet the second Friday of every month at 9:30 in the morning here at FCI. So we'd love to have you come and participate. And even if you can't do that during the school day, we understand that we have working parents. If you'd like to donate things when they have events or volunteer, or look at the newsletter when it comes out, and they would love to have you be involved. The FCI website. One change that you're going to notice this year is that we no longer use Blackboard, but instead use Canvas. Your children will pick up very quickly on that. It's very similar in its presentation, but it has a couple new features that we really enjoy here at FCI and throughout the district. Students have access to their teachers, resources will be uploaded, maybe assessments be completed, and also you can always look to the calendar for communication about what's upcoming in the classroom. I'd also encourage you to have your child explore putting their own task on there, whether it be study for a test, basketball practice, preparing for some kind of assignment. That way they can work on their organization skills as well. Make sure you take a look at the FCI Student Handbook as well as the iPad Handbook on our website so that you can make sure that you're up to date on all the information and procedures here at FCI. Lastly, we're just very excited for the new school year, and we want to make sure that you communicate with us. Make sure you communicate with your classroom teachers. Let Mr. Sheffer know if you have concerns, because we just want to make this a successful year for your child. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Take a look at the rest of our crew here at FCI.
Hi, I'm Jamie Bradley. I'm the 5th grade resource teacher.
Hi, I'm Sharon Addis, and I'm the new teacher for the Focus program. I'm working with 5th and 6th grade.
At FCI, the related arts consist of art, PE, music, and library. You may recognize these by the name specials, but in HSE schools we refer to them as the related arts because these classes are directly linked to what your students are learning in the general classroom. We strive to engage your child in project-based activities that teach them life skills such as collaboration, self-control, determination, and responsibility, along with all of our state and national standards for our subjects. This is not like your specialist classes you had growing up. We are the related arts. We create, we engage, and we build character. Now it's time to meet your child's related arts team who works in conjunction with their classroom teachers to enhance your child's learning experience here at FCI.
I'm Mr. Sergi and I teach art.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Saunders and I teach art.
Hi, I'm Mr. Sims and I teach PE.
I'm Mr. Brett and I also teach PE.
I'm Monica Spangler and I teach music.
Hi, I'm Ms. Schultz and I teach music.
Hi, I'm Ms. Zabonik and I am the Library Media Specialist.
Understanding assessments and grading. This will allow us to have a common language to ensure student success. Let's take a look at a sports analogy to start off. At the end of a season, coaches report on the best performance and mastery of their athletes. Our teachers are academic coaches reporting the best performance and mastery of their students. To report that mastery, teachers will use two forms of assessment: formative assessment for learning and summative assessment of learning. The purpose of these two assessments are slightly different. Formative assessments provide students and teachers with feedback on level of understanding, as well as data used to improve instruction. While summative assessment is used to measure the mastery of presented concepts based on state standards. They are also reported out as grades at the end of a quarter. Formative assessments are administered ongoing throughout a unit of study, while summative assessments generally are at the end of a unit, once teachers have determined preparedness of students to demonstrate the acceptable level of mastery. Students use both formative and summative results to reflect. Formative, to self-monitor their understanding and seek assistance when necessary. Summative assessments allows the students to demonstrate a level of understanding of the content area material they've been studying. Teachers use the formative results similarly to students to check for understanding, but also to adjust instruction for individuals and whole class. Summatively, they determine mastery level and potentially reteaching possibilities if mastery of a minimum of a C- is not obtained. If a level of mastery is not met, the teacher will work with the student to remediate and reteach that portion of the concept not mastered. This will include teacher-student small group work, as well as student-independent practice to ensure readiness for reassessment of the specific content that was not mastered. Teachers use a wide variety of assessments to regularly check student understanding. This will inform them of whether or not instructional strategies, interventions, pace, etc. are successfully being utilized to ensure each student's success.
climbing the assessment ladder is a best practice for students to achieve mastery and academic success. So the formative pieces put into place ultimately will give us the opportunity to get an accurate summative assessment result, knowing whether a student has mastered content or not. The majority of each student's grade, 90 to 100%, will be based on summative assessments. Mastery level will be reported. Personal behavior and work habits will be reported in a separate section of the report card and not figured into a student's grade. So be in the know. Be sure that you are aware of how to log into Skyward and to Blackboard. These two locations are where your child's formative and summative assessment results will be recorded. Accessing these results often will help keep both you and your child up to date and informed on progress toward content mastery. Rick Wormelli, one of the top researchers in assessment, has a quote that we like to consider as we think about grades. Grades are first and foremost communication, nothing more. The moment we make them something more, we corrupt their constructive use. So let's build a partnership. Look for communication and stay informed. Students, parents, and teachers working together ensures student success. We are looking forward to a year full of growth for all.